If loving you means madness, then I'd rather go insane than ever let you go. Because sanity without you feels like a slow, cold death, a hollow existence where the days are colorless, and the nights are long enough to drown in. They say the mind is sacred, something worth protecting. But what use is a sane mind if it does echo with your name? What use is a quiet heart if it does beat violently for you? I'd rather let my thoughts decay into chaos than live one moment pretending I could ever survive your absence. You think I want peace? I want you. And if that comes with torment, with madness, with the slow unraveling of everything I once was, so be it. Because you are the only storm I'd stand beneath willingly, arms wide open, welcoming the lightning strike. You could burn me to ash with one look, and I'd thank you for it. You could destroy every part of me that was once whole, and I would still crawl back to you broken, bleeding, begging for more. That's not weakness. That's not foolishness. That's love at its rawest form, love that no longer asks to be gentle, love that howls in the night, wild and unashamed. Do you know how terrifying it is to love someone like this? To feel them in your veins more than your own blood. To wake up with their name stitched into your first breath. You live in me now. In every thought, every breath, every flicker of pain or pleasure, it's always you. You've become my pulse. And if I'm asked to silence it, to live without it, I'll choose madness instead. I'll choose the flames. I'll choose the darkness. Because a world without you isn't a world I want to exist in. People tell me I should let go, that love isn't meant to be a prison, that obsession is unhealthy. But those people have never tasted what I have. They haven't felt what it's like to be ruined by someone so beautifully, so completely, that the destruction feels divine. You didn't just enter my life, you possessed it. You came in quietly, gently, but your presence hit like thunder. And now there is no version of me that exists without you. My every thought is laced with your voice, my every dream carries your scent. I don't even know where I end and you begin anymore. So, if loving you means falling into the abyss, I'll dive headfirst. No hesitation. No second guessing. Let the world label me insane. Let them whisper behind closed doors. I don't care. They haven't felt your touch. They haven't stared into your eyes and seen their entire existence flash before them. They haven't heard your laughter and known it was the only sound that could ever silence the demons inside. If they had, they would understand. If they had, they'd know sanity is too small a price to pay for a love like this. So let them call it madness. Let them call me dangerous, obsessive, unhinged. Let them say I've lost myself in you. Because I have. And I have never felt more alive. They say real love sets you free. But I've never wanted you to be free. Freedom is for people who don't know what it's like to need someone the way I need you. You weren't born to roam, you were born to be mine. And I don't say that like a poet writing sonnets in candlelight. I say that like a man gripping the edge of his sanity, knowing that if he lets go of you, everything else collapses with it. You are the thread holding me together. And if I lose that thread, I won't unravel gently, it'll fall apart violently. Loudly. Brutally. I'll lose every shred of reason, every flicker of restraint. And if that's madness, then he'll wear it like a crown. He'll reign over the ruins of my mind with your name carved across the throne. Because if it means I still have some part of you, even a memory, even a hallucination, then madness is a mercy. I don't care what it costs me. My pride, my peace, my name, take it all. Tear it from me. Just don't take you. You're not just someone I love, you're the oxygen in my lungs, the blood in my veins. I would rather walk through fire barefoot than watch you walk away from me. I'd rather claw through the walls of my own mind, screaming your name, than sit in silence pretending I'm okay. Because I'm not okay. I never will be, not without you. You see, there are people who love and move on. But I'm not built that way. I love and I become. You didn't just touch my heart, you rewired it. You didn't just kiss my lips, you rewrote my soul. Every word you've ever said to me echoes like prophecy. Every glance you've given me lives in slow motion behind my eyes. I relive moments with you like prayers, desperate, fevered, sacred. You are not just a memory. You are a religion. And a lunatic who worships you blindly. Do you understand now? Why I can't let go? Why I won't? Because the thought of you belonging to someone else, the thought of your laugh echoing in a room and not in the thought of your body resting in someone else's arms, it kills me. It eats away at whatever's left of my sanity like acid. I'd rather go. You don't know what it feels like to wake up in the middle of the night, heart racing, drenched in sweat, because I dreamed you were gone. Not just gone from my life, gone from the world. As if you were erased. As if you had never existed. And the silence that followed. That silence tore at something inside me that I didn't even know was still breakable. I sat there, breathless, shaking like a man who just seen the end of everything. And in that moment, I realized something terrifying. I don't just love you, I depend on you. Your existence sustains me. Your presence stabilizes me. And without you, I don't just fall apart, I vanish. People tell me to move on. To let go. As if letting go of you is as easy as putting down a glass of water. As if you're not the flood that's been drowning me every day and night. What they don't understand is you're not in my past. You're not even in my heart. You're in my nerves, in my breath, in my insanity. I see you when I close my eyes. I hear you in the silence between my thoughts. You're the ghost that haunts my sanity, and I willingly open the door to let you in again and again, because I'd rather be haunted by you than healed without you. I don't need peace. I've stopped craving it. Peace is quiet. And quiet means you're not there. I want the noise of you, the chaos, the fury, the etching mess we made of each other. I want the arguments that end in desperate kisses, the jealousy that curls like smoke in my lungs, the tears that fall between promises we were too stubborn to keep. I want all of it. I want the whole brutal, beautiful wreckage. Because it means you're still mine. And if that means I spiral deeper into this madness with every passing day, then I welcome it. With open arms. With bloody hands. Do you understand what it means to need someone so deeply that their absence feels like starvation? I don't eat when you're gone. I don't sleep. The world loses its color, its shape, its meaning. You took all that with you, and now I just wander through this place like a ghost wearing my own skin. You think I'm being dramatic. You think this is some poetic exaggeration. This is truth. This is the way my heart shatters every time I think of you in someone else's arms. It's the sound of my sanity snapping when I see your smile in a place I wasn't invited to. You ruined me, but I've never been more in love with my own ruin. And if one day you look me in the eyes and say, I never loved you, I would believe you. Because no one could survive what we had and walk away untouched. You felt it too. I saw it in the way your breath hitched when I touched your face. I saw it in the way you looked at me like I was both your salvation and your sin. You might try to hide from it, bury it under logic and silence, but love like this doesn't die. It waits. It festers. It grows teeth in the dark. So no, I will never let you go. Not because I can't, but because I want. Because even if love turns to madness, even if sanity crumbles to dust, I will still be here, waiting, wanting, needing you in a way that no prayer or punishment could ever cure. You think I haven't tried to forget you. You think I haven't sat in the dark, clenching my fists, begging the universe to rip your name out of my chest. I've screamed into pillows. I've punched walls until my knuckles bulged. I've stared at your pictures until my vision blurred, and I started seeing you in places you've never been. But nothing works. Nothing erases you. Because you're not a memory, you're not a face, you're embedded in me. And even if I tore my heart out of my chest, I'd still hear it whispering your name. I've stopped pretending to be normal. I don't care anymore. I don't care how obsessed I sound, how broken I seem. Let them say I've lost my mind. Because if I have, then I lost it with you, and I wouldn't trade that for all the sanity in the world. What is sanity, anyway, if it means waking up every day without the fire of you in my veins? What is peace, if it doesn't come with the sound of your voice ripping me in half? I don't want a quiet life. I want a life with you. Even if it's war. Even if it's drowning every day in your silence, clawing through your walls, just to get a glimpse of what we used to be. I'd rather suffer for the rest of my life than feel nothing at all. Because that's what losing you would be, nothing. A blank page. A heart that never beats the same. And I'm not built for that kind of emptiness. I'd rather go mad in color than live in black and white without you. You see, I never asked for a love that made sense. I never wanted comfort or logic. I wanted fire. I wanted a love that scorched the earth and left nothing behind but ashes and truth. And that's what you gave me. You were my ruin, yes, but you were also my awakening. And now that I've tasted you, now that I've known what it's like to belong to someone so completely, how could I ever settle for less? You gave me a wreck.